During the off-season, George Steinbrenner Field underwent a $40 million renovation that is now being revealed. You've had some really cool moments. You have 22 RBIs. You were part of a triple play. Yeah. Can you tell me a little bit about that? How was that for you? 38-year-old murder suspect Jonathan Cobb is still on the run this morning, but law enforcement do have a new lead in this case after it was confirmed that his vehicle, a red Dodge 1500 truck, was uncovered in the parking lot. Skipping the diet for this week and indulging in all this incredible food that we are going to give you a closer look at right now. Hernandez once stood on this mound from 2009 to 2011 as just a young phenom. And just attending a U.S. Masters tournament could be any young golf fan's dream, but a Bradenton boy not only attended his 9th Masters, but also got some once-in-a-lifetime memorabilia. Being inside the Augusta National would seem like a feat for anyone, but this weekend, 10-year-old Bradenton boy Owen Lockaby got a front row seat.
We peeked into 16 and all the seats were full, and then the gallery guards asked me if I wanted to come up to the front row and watch some golf.
Shortly after he snagged his spot on the 16th hole, Matt Kuchar hit a hole-in-one right before his eyes. What happened next will go down in the books for the Freedom Elementary School second grader.
When he walked over to me, I was just like nervous. What is he doing? And then, and then when he handed me the ball, and it was so loud I couldn't hear. If he did say anything, I couldn't hear it. A signed hole-in-one ball, hand-delivered to him at the Masters.
When I saw him sign it, I was like, oh my gosh, is he walking toward Owen? I think he's walking toward Owen, and I'm like, Owen! And sure enough, I just watched him hand it to him, and it was just unbelievable, magical.
We'll never forget it. We're ever thankful to Matt Kuchar for doing that, having the presence of mind to do that in such a pressure-packed situation.
Owen thinks it's his straw-styled fedora that caught Kuchar's attention. But whatever it was, this moment is a memory this little guy will hold on to forever.
It's really just amazing, and I really love it.
Reporting in Bradenton, Regina Gonzalez, Fox 13 News. Hurricane Irma is now expected to hit Tampa as a Category 5 hurricane. And as the storm nears towards the coast of Florida, University of Tampa faculty and students are preparing for the worst. Just 1 week into the fall semester.
Well, it's like kind of disappointing because I arrived here, I wanted like sunlight and stuff, and it was like raining. Then this week it didn't rain, but like the hurricane is coming, so.
A packed campus is quickly turning into a ghost town.
Really, at the end of the day, everything revolves around the safety of our students.
University of Tampa released an official email earlier today canceling all classes, athletic events, and school activities from Thursday until Monday, giving students the opportunity to go forth with a safety plan.
We know many of our students are plane rides away, not car rides away, and wanted to give them the opportunity, if they chose, to go stay with family or friends, to be able to get out of town to do that.
The shelves of the nearest grocery stores are emptying as quick as the dorms, with students and locals rushing to stock up on food, water, and supplies.
I went to Publix yesterday. There was no water. There were very few cans of food, so I just got 2 cans and like 5 bottles of water that I got at the cashier because at the shelves there was nothing left.
And while many are fleeing town for safety, others are taking the time off as an early break.
I think that everything is going to be back to normal, and I'll be like watching TV, listening to music.
Reporting from the University of Tampa, Regina Gonzalez, The Minaret News. The city of Valencia, located in eastern Spain, is known as the home of the Spanish rice dish paella, and this Valencian family makes it their job every single day for customers all over the world to have a taste of the best from their very own restaurant. In the quiet streets outside of the city, Restaurante El Caranc sits a block away from the ocean, and whiffs of tender chicken and seafood can be smelt from kilometers away. Recognized for serving traditional family-style paella, the establishment is something 25-year-old Yema Robledo Zahonero's parents opened 15 years ago after meeting in a different restaurant.
My mother was a waitress and my father was a cook. She married a cook, and they worked a lot for other people until one time, they decided that it would be better to work for themselves. And as they were a waitress and a cook, they decided to open a restaurant.
With now almost 10 years experience in the family business, Yema works second in command when her mother isn't there, but she always has a little help from a familiar face.
So many of my friends have worked in here, cousins, sister, mother, father, aunts. Everybody has worked in here at one point or another.
Although not a part of the immediate family, holding down the kitchen is a rosaria, or rice chef, Luz Maria de Fernandez, who is the fairy godmother behind the magic of making 3 different types of paella, a need she found for herself after coming to Spain 12 years ago from Ecuador.
España, pues yo creo que como todo el mundo buscando algo mejor para la familia, ¿no? Y pues al pasar el tiempo aquí, pues he estado en diferentes trabajos, entre comillas, ¿no? Pero así cuidando niños, cuidando abuelitas, etcétera. Hasta que pues encontré en un sitio, en un restaurante, que no es este, anteriormente, años atrás, y pues tuve la oportunidad de aprender a hacer paellas y pues estoy aquí.
Let me join her in her workshop, where I got a glimpse of how it all comes to life. Valencian paella with chicken or rabbit, seafood paella, and even vegetarian paella. People make reservations weeks in advance to get a bite, and even on the busiest of dinner rushes, Yema and the Alcaran crew sweat through the craziness all together. Reporting in Valencia, Spain, Regina Gonzalez, IEI Media News.